Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Craft Hoarder on YouTube. Today we are doing another unboxing. It is of Dreamer Designs. Now I am actually an affiliate for Dreamer Designs. I love this company. They have great quality, excellent customer service. I once had a canvas where I didn't dump, my child dumped all of the drills out all over the floor on a canvas. And Dreamer Designs, I reached out to them and asked them about their lifetime warranty, and they replaced all the drills, no problem. So excellent customer service, excellent quality. I love the artwork that they have to offer, and so I became an affiliate for them. I would not affiliate with anything that I do not enjoy. Now, just because I'm an affiliate for them does not mean that they send me anything or that they pay me for reviews. So these have all been purchased by me. Whoa. Sorry, camera just decided to just fall over. These have all been purchased by me. With no expectation of a review of good or bad. But I will link my affiliate link in the description box below. It'll save you 15% off for your own purchasing, and I do get a small kickback out of it, but it's not much, believe me. So don't feel obligated, but if you choose to, it's a discount code for you for 15% off. Anyway, so let's get into this. So first of all, here's the outside of the box. Dreamer Designs. Okay, this is something that's kind of unique to Dreamer Designs. They use the boxes, but they build a carrying handle into their boxes, which I think is really cool because, I mean, if you want to like roll your project up and take it with you on the go somewhere, you are able to do that and keep your canvas safe. Or when you're stacking things in your storage and you're trying to get something out off of the really top shelf, well, there you go. There's your handle to do it with. So that's kind of cool. I've always kind of liked that about them. So reasons why to diamond paint on the side. Let's see. Reduces stress and anxiety. Sparks creativity. Increases your social circle. Anyway, and a couple other ones on there. So the instructions are here on the back. Rated E for everyone. Kind of interesting that there's a video game rating on here. And look at that, a warning, which I never actually noticed before. Do not let kids under 8 play with these, which both of my kids are under 5 and dumped all my drills out because they sound like maracas and it's fun. So we have sparkling diamonds with AB accents, legally licensed images. All of Dreamer Designs artwork is legally licensed, so the artists are getting what they paid. The artists are getting paid for their work. Full drill, soft canvas, lifetime warranty, and yes, I have had cause to use the O insurance, and they do honor it, and it's quite nice. 15% off QR code on the box, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so this particular kit is called Autumn Wolf Family, and the only thing that I can say about the outside packaging on Dreamer Designs is I wish that they would put like art picture maybe here or on the other end or maybe there, you know, more than just on the very bottom of the box, because they don't stack in my closet this way. They have to stack in my closet this way. So it'd be nice if there was, you know, a printed picture on there. So that's like the only complaint I can have about their packaging on their box. Now I did take the cellophane off of this just so it wasn't totally obnoxious. So let's open this up. So the other kind of unique thing with Dreamer Designs is not only do they include a carrying handle on their packaging, like their outer packaging, but they also include these reusable bags. Now these are not like super thick. I would not stab them with anything and expect it to be okay. But it's cool that it has its own carry bag. And of course the logo down here, Dreamer Designs. They really do take pride in themselves, and that's comforting because I like a company that can take pride in themselves. Okay, so this is the toolkit, and this bag is so soft. It's like a soft baby butter suede. It's incredibly soft. I would love to have sheets made out of this. That's not possible, but I would love that. These are incredibly soft bags, so I always keep these and find something to stick in them, even if it's just my hands. So they, oh, that's cute. They always put a little purple ribbon on their canvas and wrap it up like a present. So let's pop out. There we go. Oh, that's different. Huh. Something new that they're starting to do. Well, this is a new version kit, which I've only bought in like a couple of, so I don't really pay attention to how the drills come anymore, but they used to come in one big thing, and now it looks like they're separating them into two small things. So that's kind of, at least for this kit. So that's kind of cool. Let's start with the toolkit. And this amazing butter soft bag. I just love these bags. These bags are incredible. Okay, so this toolkit is different than it used to be too. It's been a while since I've gotten a Dreamer Designs kit. And this is what they're calling their new version kit. So this is not what I'm used to seeing. The quality itself is, yes, but this toolkit is a little different. Dreamer Designs is always really good about giving you some storage bags to work with. And lots of wax, of course. Pens and squishies, but there's some tweezers. This tray is not one that I'm used to seeing with them. And I'm assuming this is like a divider of sorts. Like, I can tell there's some kind of, here. I can tell there's some kind of film on this. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like magnifying. Or if it's just a, sorry, hold on. I'm trying to get this plastic off and I can't see it while I'm holding it out there for you to look at, so just listen to the sultry sounds of my voice for just a moment. Man, this film just does not want to come off here. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. Let's come back in frame. Okay, I started a little hole in the film, so let's get this up so we can pull it off. Okay, so I don't know what this is for. It does kind of look like it has some magnification qualities to it, like, so I wonder if it's like a line reader for the canvas. I mean, it looks like it's definitely a divider. I mean, it can definitely be used as a divider for sure in this large tray, which it's really nice to see these large trays because most of the time it's real small trays that you're getting in the kits. So these large trays are really nice, and wow, they've really upgraded their toolkits since the last time I bought one. So this is really nice. Nice deep grooves, slightly dusty in there, but it does have like this nice gold glitter flake throughout it, so that's kind of cool. This will work as a divider, but I'm wondering if it's also meant to be like a line reader or something, because it does kind of have some magnification to it. Like, I don't know. I'll try it out. I know for sure it's a divider. What else it's used for, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy and it's not really used for anything else. That could quite possibly be the case also. So let's see what we get here. We got this pen, which is for placing ABs. And supposedly you can just dip this pen in water and it is supposed to be really good at picking up your AB drills. I don't know. I've never used this pen or one like it, so I don't really know. My tips are usually this. So I'm not really sure. So here's, but that's kind of cool that that's included in there. Yeah. It's got the spot on the back for putting another tip on too. Okay, so this is the multi-placer, and then we've got, it looks like a 3-placer that's included, and maybe a 6-placer, or maybe a 5-placer. I don't know, it doesn't say. I would assume it's like 6. I mean, that kind of looks like 6. And then a straightener, which is kind of nice to have, especially for square kits, which this one is. Helps keep your lines all straight. And then there's 2 purple squishies. We love the purple squishies. Some deadly tweezers that I've already used to peel the plastic off of that divider thing. So these are branded with their Dreamer Designs logo, which is really nice. Yeah, super sharp. Actually, these are like a standard sharp. Now, I did an unboxing with Oraloa that were like this is sharp. Like, this is sharp. If I mean, you can see the dots it can leave on my skin, and that's like with no pressure. Oraloa is even sharper. Like, those I felt like I was gonna get cut with. These tweezers are great for moving around drills. They're also multi-purpose. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but this flat end on your tweezers can be used for all kinds of things, including opening up your storage containers. And these are great sliver tweezers too. I have littles that get slivers, so yeah. So you've got 2 pots of wax here. With a super thick cake. Like, that's like, kind of wanted to make sure that wasn't 2 of them stuck together. That's how thick that is, but it's not. So, but each, they have plastic sheeting, protective sheeting on them. So make sure you peel that off before you try to stick your pen in it, because it won't load if you don't. And let's see how many is in this one. That's 1. So this is, so each one of these pots comes with 1, but like that thickness is the thickness of like 2. So in reality, I think you've got probably 4 pats of wax here. Okay, let's take a look at these. So one thing to notice right off the bat is that, first of all, they divided it into 2 smaller packages, which I commented on before. I am not used to seeing that from them, but it has been a little bit since I've ordered a kit from them, and this is the first time I have ordered, well, not the first time, but it is the first square version of a new version kit for me. So they have some older versions, which they had a few issues, like when they first started up. Like, they were still incredible, though, which is why I still trust them and love them so much. I mean, they're still incredible, but they did have some issues with some printing not being super clear, the drills not being good quality, kind of thing, like a couple years ago. So they did come out with some new version kits. So when you go onto their website, you will see kits that they have up, and there'll be like this little banner next to the image of the kit saying that it's a new version kit. So this is a new version kit, and it's a square kit, and it is the first new version kit that I have gotten from them. So I'm not used to seeing this. So this is new to me. But they have the Autumn Wolf Family 2 of 1. Autumn Wolf Family 2 of 2. I think that should say 1 of 2 and then 2 of 2, but that's okay. 2 of 1, same thing. So the point is that the drills are labeled. So if you store your drills separately from your canvas, you could easily do so. These smaller packages kind of do make it a little easier to manage when you're like kitting up or storing separately from your canvases. It does make it easier to manage, especially during the kitting up process. So I'm not going to show all of these, but I am going to show some. And we're going to take out this one, because this one has the pretties in it. Well, some of the pretties in it. Okay, I was trying not to make this all messy because I'm not going to be working on this right away, but I don't know that that's going to happen. Okay, so let's take a look at these. So these are their Aurora Borealis drills, AB drills. AB just has that special little iridescent coating on it that makes them kind of sparkle that much more. First thing to note is not a lot of static in this. Whoop, there's a piece of trash though. There is a piece of trash. But for the most part, like, these drills are looking pretty clean. Like, maybe a couple that are a little questionable off the front end. But for the most part, like, these drills look really clean, which I'm glad, because I did have a kit from them that was like from 3 years ago, like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. Anyway, I had a kit from them where it was like every single bag with every single drill was like stuck together. Didn't want to come apart, had tags hanging off all over the place, just not their normal quality. So, and obviously, I mean, that was 2 years ago, and I still buy from them, and now I'm an affiliate for them. So I obviously love this company. They did have some issues a while ago. So I'm glad to see more consistency. Like, all of these look pretty consistent. They all look pretty consistent. Not a lot of trash. They've got, like, virtually no static, which is kind of unusual for these heat sealed bags. So nice to see this. I'm really happy with this. I love Dreamer Designs, and so it makes me happy that their quality has gotten so much more consistent, and that, you know, their customer service has always been way above board. Like, they've never had an issue with customer service. But that they actually listened to their customers and took their customers' suggestions to heart when people would say things like, hey, wherever you're getting your drills from 3 years ago really sucks. Can we, like, change the drill company? And then they did. And either that or they, you know, put their foot down and said, quit sending us crap drills. I don't know which one happened because I don't work for them. But nice to see that the quality continues to improve over time. I love the new version toolkits that they're sending. That is very nice. And I am going to try to put that away later because that one's going to bother me. Their labeling has stayed pretty consistent throughout all the changes that they've done. Their packaging has stayed very consistent. Like, the purple ribbon has been a signature of theirs for a long time. The handle on the box has always been there. The velveteen bags that are incredible that I want sheets out of, you know, those have always been there. So there's a lot of consistency throughout the branding itself. And we are going to take a look at these 310s. So 310 is the DMC code for black drills. And these, I don't care what company you go through, these are known for being awful sometimes. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. Everybody that has problems with their drills, it always starts on the 310. I don't know why, but it does. But these look really good. So yeah, their drills look really clean. I don't see a lot of trash in these. I don't see any static, no, like, nothing that's, like, sticking out to me going, hey, these are gonna suck. In fact, they look beautiful, and I love this green. 319, I just love that color. Lots of greens in here. Lots of greens and, like, some oranges and yellows and pinks, lavenders. So this one is going to be really pretty, and I am super excited about this. So one thing to note, like, this is actually a little trick of mine. I don't know if anybody else does this or not, but if you take these little bags that your drills come in, and you just kind of prop them open when you're kitting up. See if it will prop open. There we go. Ah! Okay, static. Anyway, so you prop it open when you're kitting up. And then you take your dribbles and you cut your bag and you dump it out into your storage tray. Then you have a built-in trash can right there. And then once it's all done, you just fold that over, toss the whole thing in the bin, and all those little bits of plastic are contained. So save your bags, because it's got a built-in trash can. So kind of cool. So we looked at the drills. Let's take a look at this canvas. Now this is always so cool. That, like, you get to just, it's like unwrapping a really fancy box of chocolates or something. It's really nice. So their canvas is a soft lint canvas, 100% cotton. really smooth, like really soft, like, and the front side is a good normal texture. Edges have good serging on them. Super soft backing though. I love the soft lint, like the polyester canvases that you sometimes get with like budget canvases. I mean, I'll work on them, but like I cannot stand that texture. Like that texture is so awful to me. So I love these lint backed canvases. And I'm gonna turn this over because I'm getting ready to roll it so that it kind of lays a little bit flatter. But I want to look at our inventory sheets first. Okay, so in the canvas itself, there's your instruction booklet, tips and tricks, instructions, and a 15% off coupon code, and their socials. So yeah. And this is your inventory sheet. So it's interesting to see one this size. It's a little smaller than I'm used to. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a little bit smaller than I'm used to. But I love the fact that these symbols are large print compared to their numbers. So if their symbols were like the same font size as like their numbers, I would have a harder time seeing that, and I would probably not be as happy. So it's good to see that their symbols are nice and big like that. Their stickers are pretty narrow, so they'll fit on practically any kind of storage unit, which is nice. They give you a log sticker, which is really nice. Some people take this and put it on the outside of their box. I personally don't do that because I put these in, I don't keep a logbook, but I have scrapbooks, and like I like the artwork. If I didn't, I wouldn't be purchasing the kits. So I kind of put them in my scrapbooks for just funsies. This one has the information about the kit. This is an 80 by 60 centimeter kit, diamond shaped square, start date, end date, for those of you that keep track of that kind of stuff. And then it's got some extra fun little I love diamond painting, dreamer design stickers, and then some extra blank inventory stickers down here too. So if you needed to make a couple more or something. Okay, so this is a poured blue canvas. So it is safe to roll it backwards. And one thing that I should probably tell you guys is that like once you start placing drills on these, you want to roll it with the drills facing outwards. You don't want to roll it with the drills facing inwards because that can cause popping with your drills. There's a couple of little bit of wrinkles in here, but we're going to relax the plastic cover so that those go away. Couple of little bubbles here and there, but again, that's from the plastic cover, so not too worried about that. It'll come out, no problem. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the drills. So once you start placing drills on the canvas, if you roll it outwards, they don't rub against each other. There's not a lot of friction going on against them, so they won't like pop off quite as easily. Whereas if you're rolling it inwards, all they're doing is rubbing on each other, especially if you roll it tightly. So when you are storing your works in progress, or if you finish one and you want to store it rolled up, just be aware of which direction you're rolling it, because you don't want to be the culprit of popping drills when you just put all that hard work into making a beautiful canvas. So I am taking the plastic sheeting off because, like I said, there were some wrinkles and some bubbles in the canvas. So if you just take your plastic sheeting and you just kind of lift it up and gently roll it back down and smooth as you go. That tends to relax any built up tension in there. See, like, there was a couple of bad bumps on this side, and compared to this side where there's a couple of bad bumps here, this is pretty flat. So it does help your canvas lay flatter. And it helps it to get rid of any wrinkles or any air bubbles, anything like that. Now, if you don't run into this too much with poured glue, but sometimes with like double-sided adhesive, you can run into things called rivers where like the canvas has been folded up and there's big chunks of glue missing out of it. That kind of stuff does happen with like double-sided adhesive, especially because it's so hard to, you know, lay it down straight. Efficiently and with quality. You don't see that a lot with poured glue, especially with the higher quality poured glues. Okay, so speaking of glue, let's take a look. Let's do our glue test. We are going to see the power of the stick. So it's got some good stick there. I can lift it all the way up. Good stick, but it's a softer glue. It's not gonna hurt your canvas to move drills around if you have to. But it's not gonna like allow your drills to come off easily either. So that's kind of nice. So this is Autumn Wolf family, and the artist is Jan Patrick Krasny, I think. So with Dreamer Designs, they have the legend here, the thumbnail and some information here, branding down here, as well as here, down here in the corner. Another legend on this side that's offset from the other side. So this legend starts up here and ends here, whereas this one starts here and ends down at the bottom. So when you're working at the bottom, you're able to kind of see those last bits of symbols if you've got your top of your canvas folded over your workplace. So that's kind of nice. Socials up there, and then look at that. Let's see if I can get some of that glare down. Just at least off the main bit there. Okay, there we go. So we've got 3 little wolf cubs there. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 little wolf cubs. And then mom and dad there, and there it looks like there's an eagle up there. There's some color changing going on in the leaves. There's looks like they're in like a nice little nesting area, kind of. There's some waterfall in the background with some mountains. Some nice floral action going on here. So this is a nice canvas. I do like the rendering style. It's slightly softer than DAC, but it's linear, but it's softer than DAC's linear rendering. So they're printing. Let's take a look at this. That printing is incredibly clear. Even on some of these darker colors, like I can still see exactly that's that weird little upside down broomstick arrow thing. Does anybody else do that where you like give your symbols like weird names? Because that one kind of looks to me like a witch's broom, so that's usually how I refer to it. But the printing is really, really clear. Okay, so there's a little bit of color blocking going on. Color blocking is when you have larger areas of the same color where you're not doing a lot of color changes. So we do have a little bit of color blocking mixed in with these high confetti areas. Confetti meaning lots of color changes in a small area. So there's, in this little area right here, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's, just in this little section right here is quite a few color changes. Oh, here we go. Especially here in these flowers, like that's a lot of color changes. So that's confetti. Here we have some more blocking, which is when the colors are not going to change as often in your symbols. Sorry, I just bumped the camera and now it wants to fall. There we go. Okay, so that is nice to see that there seems to be a good mix of both. Looks like the sun is all gonna be, I think that's gonna be an AB color. Let's take a look at our legend. Yep, there it is, folks, AB. So that sun is going to be extra sparkly. So that's the point of the AB. They place the AB in places where you want your eye to be drawn to in your photo, for extra bits of like highlights and stuff. So that's really nice. Don't you just love a good subtle glitter in your canvas? Like, look at that. A nice, I think I got something on there. Okay, let's look at right here. Just a nice, soft, subtle glitter in their canvas. And their drill field is really clean. Like, so that shiny bit right there, right here, that's the sticky of the glue. And a lot of times, if you go out past that, you'll see residue, glue residue, but that's like perfectly up to the edge. It's like they bordered that so that you didn't have to deal with that. So that's kind of nice. I do like that. I notice in the one that I'm working on from them right now that is a round new version that they did kind of the same thing where there's like just the faintest, tiniest printed border along the edge of the picture where they can stop their glue like perfectly at. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm super happy with the way that printing looks. Let's see if I can get this. Well, I can get it all in frame sideways. I can't get it all in frame like normal ways. So I guess we'll just kind of park right here for just a second. Okay, so I'm really excited to kit this up. It's going to be a bit. I have several projects going at once right now. But I love Dreamer Designs. In my opinion, they are in the top, like definitely the top 3. But I can think of 5 that I would group in the same category as like Diamond Art Club, Dreamer Designs, or Aloha. I think I would throw in there because I'm pretty impressed with them so far. Jaded Gem Shop. You know, there's a lot of really good companies out there, and there's those that set themselves above. Like, there's a pretty good rivalry between Diamond Art Club and Dreamer Designs. You know, competition's pretty healthy. Those are probably the top 2 companies, and I really like Dreamer Designs. Their customer service is just incredible. I haven't had cause to reach out to Diamond Art Club's customer service, so I can't tell you how that compares. But I can tell you, I love Dreamer Designs. I love them enough to be an affiliate for them, which again, I will post that link down below in the description box. So you can save 15% off of your own purchase. So yeah, that is a Dreamer Designs canvas, and we will be seeing this in some whip and chats before too long, hopefully. It's got a nice fall feel to it, so hopefully next couple months or so. We'll see. I've got 4 projects going right now, so I've got to finish those first. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Sparkle on, my friends. Stay safe. Peace out.